eyes. Hi everyone, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you're new here, my name is Stephanie and I cover oily skin, hooded eyes, and beauty. So welcome back to my setting spray wars. Today's episode 6, and if you're watching this in the future, I will link all of the videos down below for you. I will be testing out 8 drugstore setting sprays for your oily skin, and for each of these, I will be testing them out with liquid foundation and powder foundation. So let's get into setting spray number 6, and that's gonna be the Rimmel Stay Matte Fix and Go setting spray. This setting spray claims to prolong and enhance makeup wear while leaving skin shine-free all day long. I tested this setting spray out for 2 days, and day 1 is my first impression, so let's roll the tape. So I just finished putting on all of my makeup, so let's go ahead and put this to the test. But first, of course, let's do a smell test. Kind of smells like cucumber, but I also have a really bad sense of smell, so I could be very, very wrong. Because now I'm getting like a perfumey kind of smell. It smells good. Let's just leave it at that. It smells good. Let's go ahead and spray my face now. Gonna brace myself because that spray looked very narrow with heavy droplets, so here we go. Ow, my eyes. Oh. Okay. Okay, I'm okay. I'm good. Now I'm just gonna get my beauty sponge and press that setting spray onto or into my face, into my makeup. So my makeup is looking really nice and I'm looking really, really matte. I did bake today, so the setting spray definitely emulsified all of that powder. So I'm about to do my close-up right now, but I just want you guys to know I messed up on my eyeliner and I tried to fix it and it just didn't work out. And I'm not about to restart this whole process, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. Just ignore that part. And anyway, let's do a close-up so you guys can see the setting spray. Here's my forehead looking really good and really matte. The left side of my face also looking really good and really matte. And then of course the same thing on the right side, really good and really matte. So I'm having really high hopes for this setting spray because I am super matte right now and I have a lot of errands to run today, so I'm hoping that it stays this way. So I'll be back to let you guys know. It has been 10 hours and oh my God, my makeup is looking amazing. We are still going through a heat wave here in Texas and it got up to 108 degrees. And oh my God, was it humid. And I had a lot of errands to run today, so I had a mask on, so it was not pleasant. Anyway, let's go ahead and look at my face. So I do have some oils coming through, but they're really not that bad. I do see it in the T-zone, and then I see it just kind of here in the cheek area that's kind of closest to my nose. And because I had a mask on, there really isn't that much makeup left on my nose or my chin because it just kept rubbing up against it. But yeah, my makeup is looking pretty nice considering everything it's been through. I also do have just a little bit of creasing in between my eyebrows and then just a smile line on the left side and then some creasing in between the lip and my chin. Other than that, I'm really, really surprised and feeling pretty good. Let's do a close-up so you guys can see. Here is my forehead, not looking bad at all. In between my eyebrows, barely any creasing. And the left side of my face, I have some oil on my nose, the cheek area. And now that I am up close, I do see some makeup missing in the cheek area, but that could definitely be because of my mask. And then the right side, oil on the nose and the cheek area. Otherwise, looking pretty good. Today's day 2, and I just finished putting on my powder foundation. So let's go ahead and put this setting spray to the test to see if it emulsifies all this powder. Now I'm just going to use my beauty sponge and press this setting spray into my makeup. So the setting spray lifted foundation off of my forehead, but the rest of my makeup looks pretty good and it looks emulsified. It's just the forehead that is looking really, really bad. So let's go ahead and do a close-up so you guys can see. So here's my forehead. You can definitely see where my foundation has been lifted. Over here as well. But the left side of my face looks really good and emulsified. Nothing has been lifted. And the same thing goes for the right side, absolutely flawless. So I'm not too sure what happened and why it only happened to my forehead, but I am still gonna see how this looks at the end of the day, because who knows, maybe when my oils come out, everything will kind of just solve itself. I don't know, but we'll definitely see. I'll be right back in about 10 hours. Okay, so I'm back. I went ahead and just took off all of my makeup so I can redo this because I was not about to go anywhere looking like that. And I thought maybe I can remedy the situation, and all I'm gonna do is spray my face and not press the spray into my face with the sponge. So let's see if that helps with the foundation pickup. Okay, so we're just gonna let this just sit and dry now. This is really weird because I love to use a beauty sponge and just pounce everything into my skin. I feel like it just works so much better. I don't know how this is going to work out, so. Okay, so this finally dried. Let's go ahead and take a look at my face. Nice, no foundation lifting at all. Looks pretty good. I do feel like the chin area could be emulsified just a little bit. But other than that, I think that this is looking really nice. Let's go ahead and do a close-up so you guys can see. Here's my forehead, looking a million times better. The left side of my face also looking pretty good. Same thing with the right side, looking really good. All right, so now that we fixed the problem, I'll be back in 10 hours to let you know how it goes. All right, it's been about 10 hours, so let's go and take a look at my face. So a lot of oil has come through in the T-zone area and also on my chin. I do have some oils in between my nose and my cheek. I do have quite a bit of creasing in between my eyebrows. And yeah, I do have some creasing going on and just a little bit of cakiness around the chin. Other than those areas, I do think that the rest of my face looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and do a close-up so you guys can see all of this. Here's what my forehead is looking like. Insanely oily. The creasing in between my eyebrows. The left side of my face, you can see my nose is really oily, but the rest looks pretty good. And then pretty much the same on the right side, oily nose. And then some of that caking that I was talking about, but it's really not that bad. I am definitely glad that I redid my makeup for day 2. So really quickly, I just wanted to let you guys know that I did not spray my face with my eyes open. This spray does linger just a little bit too long, so if you are gonna use this, just keep that in mind so that way you don't have the problem that I did and have burning eyes. Other than the eye burning situation, I do think that the nozzle is okay on this setting spray. I do think that we are learning throughout this whole series that the drugstore sprays are just not gonna be a fine mist. So I honestly did not have a problem with this. I didn't feel like I was dumping a bucket of water on my face or punching my face with a spray. So it was okay. So as you guys saw in the clips, I really do like pairing this setting spray with a liquid foundation. I think that it held my oils beautifully all day, even throughout this Texas weather, this Texas heat. And guys, the humidity is no joke, but this did such a beautiful, beautiful job. Now, as for powder foundation, that just was not the case at all. I found out that the best way to apply this setting spray with powder foundation is just to spray your face and not use like a damp sponge or anything like that to press the liquid into your powder. It's just best to spray your face and then let it dry. But it does not control oils, and I was a grease ball at the end of the day. So if you are a fan of powder foundation, this setting spray might not be for you. Now, with that being said, this setting spray is only $3.59, and this is the cheapest setting spray throughout this entire series, and I would definitely buy this again, but only for liquid foundation. So now I have a question for you. If you're a fan of both liquid and powder foundation, would you still buy this setting spray knowing that it is only good with liquid foundation? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe for more content. And thank you guys for everything. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.